hello out there. Any of you. Hello. We're back. After what seemed like an eternity, we're back. Quick table audio. It's a monster of an update. Get it solved first.
Yeah, guys, with this new update from our team console, it's kind of overhauling everything. So we haven't gotten straightened out yet, but we do want to try to shoot this game. This is the first time we've had that figured out. But hopefully, we'll change it up a little bit. We'll throw some tunes out for you, and we'll just complicate over it. Sounds a little weird with that. But we'll call the action. Today, and I'm excited though.
Yeah, since we have no table audio, we're going to try to keep a little bit of music in the background. You said the music is way louder. Okay, well, we'll go and adjust the levels to that. But since we don't have any, chip shuffling or any player audio, we're going to try to keep something going in the background. So it's not just me. Oh, miracle turn card for Will as he picks up trips here. So no more bluffing for Gil. So Will's in a perfect spot here. If he thought maybe middle pair wasn't good enough, if he thought he might have been up against like ace-jack or something like that, he's now winning big time. And on the river, Will is going to make a full house. So Gil's going to check it to him, realize the jig is up. Has probably next to no showdown value with the 6. What a time to have 8-6. Didn't make his flush like he wanted to, but that's a hell of a runaround if you ask me. And Gil has cut out 400 and definitely scared me a little bit because I thought he might have made the call here with, well, just a hand that can't be good here given the action. We'll continue to adjust the levels of music, but we'll try to, like I said, leave a little bit of background music for you guys. I mean, I don't think you guys want to hear just dead silence in me and Johnny, but if it is too loud, we'll let you know. Yeah, so Gil puts in the money here with a pair of 6s. Might have thought Will had like a missed flush draw or something like that. He did miss the flush draw, but he found a full house here on the river. As his trips improved to a full house, gets max value. And Gil makes the call for $400. So Will D is going to scoop a nice little pot. Good hand there for Will. New graphics are cool. Yeah, so like I was saying, obviously this is the first game of the type that we've had. So obviously the pressure was on to get this game going. There was an update that came out maybe about an hour before the stream started, and before we called the game. We figured nice little update, maybe you'll, change some of the UI, the user interface, but it ended up being a massive update that changed the user interface for the entire program. So that ended up kind of, I wouldn't say messing us up, but an update of that size takes a lot of time to mess with and make sure you can have running at an optimal level. So we had to revert back to our older settings and then encountered some more technical issues, and now we're here. But for all of you that are hanging on, rocking with us, we appreciate you. Those who don't, we understand. We get it. This is the first game of its type, but it won't be the last. So hopefully the next time around, if you did happen to take a leave from our game, we'll see you next time around. But for those of you that are here, let's make the best of it. New Year's Eve is tomorrow. What kind of a New Year's Eve plans do we guys have scheduled? What are we going to be doing? Hanging out at the bar, drinking, chilling at home, watching movies with the family? What are you going to be up to? I can tell you this much. I will be working. So in layman's term, I broke the stream. That's exactly correct. I decided to hit a few buttons and it didn't work. Yeah, I can't really get too get too bent out of shape. Technology is just technology, It's tough. But we're here. You can hear my voice. I can see your comments. We got poker on the screen, and that's enough. So Josh is going to bump it up, and we have two Joshes on the table, so let me distinguish between the two. Josh D is going to bump it up to $30. Craxy Man makes the call with deuce tray suited, is going to flop the wheel draw. A wheel draw, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Technology is just weird, but we try to bring you guys a good product. So it frustrates me and it frustrates Johnny because, it's the first game of its type, and we try to bring you guys something new, something great, and something fun, and it just doesn't go according to plan. So I mean, the best way to put it is just stupid. So, hey, I'm glad you guys are hanging out. We did get a couple of seating arrangement changes. I think Scott's going to take his lead from the game. Like I said, Tex started with the other 7 players, and I think Tex did get busted. I think he might have got it in 3 ways and did not improve. So the min for this game was 500 and the max was 2K.
All right, guys. Sorry, was gonna balance the sounds. Let me know if it sounds a little better. I think I gotta kind of dial it down a little bit. Again, we apologize for the audio issues, and we're just gonna get into the action of this game.
Yeah, that's what matters: the poker and the fun. So we'll get down to the nitty gritty. As you can see, Craxy Man has aces, bumps it up to 25. Keep in mind of this game type, which Josh has flopped trips. Josh D to be exact. This game type is 2-5 with a $25 big blind ante. So every hand the big blind is going to be putting in $25 whether he wants to or not, which is going to incentivize him to call any raises pre-flop. What's the min? Oh, yeah, so 500 to 2,000. So Craxy here did, I guess, the best he could. Probably should have made it a little bit bigger with aces. As you can see, he's now drawing close to dead. Turns no help. Doesn't bring in really any draws. I mean, the heart draw is available. And Josh D's kicker isn't the best, but I think he realizes he's in the driver's seat right now, so you can expect a bet from him. So we have Josh P against Josh D against Craxy Man. And Josh P is going to bet 150 Josh D here with trips. He's not going anywhere. He's just going to make the call, trying to string along Craxy Man, bring him in. Craxy's too smart and is going to fold. The river is a 10 of hearts. Not the best card in the world. And Josh P is just going to turn his hand into a stone cold freaking bluff. And Josh D snapped him off. Folded his cards. The battle of Josh. Looks like Josh D 1, Josh P 0. I'm sorry, Jake, you want to hear the music? I can sing you a song if you want. I was on American Idol the year William Hung was on. I did not get stardom like he did, but I did audition that year. The song I sang? I Can Be Your Hero by Enrique Iglesias.
Shut the hell up.
It was great. I even had on a nice collared shirt. Hey, Austin, what's up? How you doing? It's so weird I can hear myself.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can hear music in the background a little bit, but we can't really hear anything because it's kind of turned down a little bit.
Exactly, and I feel like the output is a lot louder for them than it is for us.
Absolutely. It's definitely different from the way it's coming out.
But we're back. We're here. So, without further ado, poker. Jack 10 for Hunter. He makes it 50. Josh P wastes no time making the call with ace 5 of spades. Yeah, those stacks are off. There you go. So, Chase is going to go ahead and get that correct. And here we go. We got a flop of ace queen tray. Obviously, Josh here with top pair. Hunter with the gutter. I don't think Josh is going to be folding. Got some backdoor spade action working for him as well. And Pilot Shane has entered the game. So welcome, Pilot Shane. And that's the turn card you want. Oh, that's the turn card you want if you're both Hunter and Josh. So Hunter's going to have a double gutter here. A king or a 9 gets him there. Josh is going to pick up the nut flush draw to go with top pair. And Hunter's going to put on maximum pressure here, overbetting the pot to 400. Josh says, I'm all in. Just take the rest of it. If you want it, come get it. So I think we have an all in and a call. I don't think Hunter's going to be folding for, $20 more, or he might have just effectively put them all in. So we have a double belly buster with extra cheese against top pair in the nut flush draw. To the river we go, and the river's a jack. So that does improve Hunter's hand, but not to the point where he'll be winning. So Josh P is going to get the effective double up, and he's going to be on his way towards getting unstuck. Is that me? Is that me? Oh, my God. So Pilot Shane has amassed a stack here to get ready for this game. He's just in. He's fresh in. These chips are solely his right now for the time being. But it's good to see him in the game. I know he was wondering about this game. He told me to put him on the list. So the man says he's ready to play some poker. So we'll go ahead and shuffle up and get into the next hand. Got Josh D with the Callaway hat on, relaxing. And I don't think he started with that much chips. I don't think he started with that many chips, I should say. So Josh D looks like he's running well. Well, both Joshes, because Josh P also just got the double. Just so much Josh. I got to quit joshing around. Skill opens to $30. 30 bones. Pilot Shane. He's going to go put his cards in the box. Take a peek at him. Ace 10. That's pretty good. I guess not good enough. Craxy man here with King Jack offsuit is going to call 30. Scott just moved seats, so Scott's not gone just yet. I thought he might have left the game. All right, so we got three-way action to the flop. Gil here flops a flush draw. Both Josh and Craxy with the clear king high. And Gil doing Gil things says, well, I got a 10 high flush draw. That should be good enough, right? That's what it was. Yeah, like I said, Johnny will mess with it after the stream is over. He'll get everything remedied, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, guys, there's going to be a lot of new changes. Hopefully I can get this new update together. There's a lot of aesthetics that's going to be changing to a lot more high-quality graphics.
Yeah.
The video I saw that was even better, too. It's just hard to get it all kind of synced in.
Even a side-by-side heads-up cam, right?
Yeah, side-by-side heads-up cam. A little more high-res, high-def. Graphics that I'm going to pop a little bit more. So
we got a lot of limping here so far. I think, yeah, Josh made it 50. Shane's going to call here with ace 4 suited. Like I said, every hand the big blind is going to be putting in $25 whether he wants to or not. And I think that'll incentivize players to get in and play, especially the big blind. So Josh is going to bet 50. Shane's going to make the call here with an over, backdoor diamonds. Just a few things working for him. Does not find a turn card he likes. Might just check it here. And try to get to a river for free. And it does happen. I don't know if this is going to get through. Yeah. Looks like Josh has snuffed it out. Yeah. Ace high, no good. Shane says ace high. And ace high's no good. First hand in. Tried to bluff at it. Thought that might have been a favorable card. Might have been holding queen 10. A king. But no. Josh P wasn't having any of it. He said, if you have it, well, I'd like to see it, kind sir. And for 175, I will definitely oblige you. Hand, please.
So understand too, because of the big blind ante, the play is gonna slide way differently. You're gonna have to be way more aggro. Can't be one of those players that are just gonna wait for premium hands, because each orbit is gonna cost you quite a bit. What, $35 each orbit at least, just for not seeing any hands, and that's like every 30 minutes.
How do you feel about the straddle being 10?
I mean, it just counteracts the action. I mean, it's just more dead money in the pot, so
Okay.
it makes it slightly a little bigger.
I like it then. Let's run with it. So Josh chipped up here a little bit. Hunter with his vacation attire on, apparently. Alice bought that for him. Got his Miami vacation shirt with his Miami hat. Definitely enjoyed the attire selection for the night. Gil, I don't know if he really enjoys a flop, considering he has king high, but he's gonna learn not to bet into the field when you have all three players in the hand with you. So Shane's gonna make the call with top pair. Gil hoping a dream going to the turn. A 5 is gonna give Shane 2 pair in the check mark. Gil's gonna slow it down, realizes, well, you got caught. You've been had. Bluffing a pilot whose head is that shiny and bald, not a good idea. So Shane's gonna go ahead and take it down. 2 pair good. Get a little bit back that he gave away to Josh P. And we'll keep on rolling. Like the best bet hat there, Gil. So, New Year's plan. Somebody tell me something. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? We're gonna bring in the year 2022. Obviously, all the New Year's resolutions. I expect the gyms to be packed. I'm ready. I want to see everybody with their New Year's resolutions and how they want to enter the new year. I hope it is a prosperous and fruitful year for everybody. No matter what your endeavors or goals are, I hope you meet them. And I hope you exceed your expectations. I know I'm going to try to do the same. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and see how the action's treating the table. Looks like the straddle's on. Looks like Will is a little resilient to want to get his 25 in there, buddy. Come on now. Everybody else has done it. Besides, you have plenty of chips in front of you. Looks like he's been running good. So we got a straddle on. Shane is in the small blind, 2 to go. Folds the ace-8 offsuit. Looks like the big blind. Will's going to complete there for 5 more with the straddle on. He's got a stack of red chips just sitting where his card should be. So, interesting placement there, Will. But I think it limped all the way around to King 10 deuce flop. Queen Jack for Gil, open-ended. Let's see if he likes the bet. Yes, he does. He's going to bet to the tune of $65, and I think that might do the job. No one else is going to come along for the ride, and he's going to go ahead and take it down. Nice in there from Gil. Knows you can't win it if you're checking it, but definitely can bluff at it and take it down. on the new graphics font, much more legible. Yeah. It looks cool, right? I like it. Guess Josh likes his hand. 10-9 suited. Makes it 30. Gil says, why not? Craxman is going to make the call with queen and tray of spades. Spades here would just be absolutely disastrous, but yeah, all red cards. Would you look at that? And not only that, Craxy Man is going to have the best hand here on the flop, but is going to be out of position. Can't think a tray is good, and there's Josh there with a continuation bet of 40 bucks. We didn't see how quickly the other person in the hand folded, but Craxy says, I will continue with my tray. I will not lay down. I will not falter. I will see a turn card and immediately checks it over to Josh. You got to keep the plan going. You got to keep telling the story, buddy. And he does. I think he makes it 60 is what he said. Yeah, so he's going to make it $60 to go. A board pairing 4. Looks like Craxy is not a believer just yet. And Josh here might need to fire a triple. He might have to go for the triple barrel bluff. For the bluff to try to get it through. And a deuce of clubs is the most irrelevant card in the deck. It is a 4-card straight on the board. Or 4 to a straight, I should say. And that's going to do it. Instead of just checking it back there with 10 high, he goes for the triple barrel bluff. Gets it through. Nice hand there for Josh. Didn't give up on the hand. Didn't want to just check it back and here, take it, you caught me. No, he does fire, and it gets through. The zero quality bluffs, though, you got to love it. I know, he just had absolutely no equity whatsoever. Just 10-9 of spades. Hope and a dream. All he had was, well, his bets. His bets told a story that early on, Craxy Man might not have been convinced, but that river bet of 175 did the trick. And now he picks up kings here under the gun. Like I said, this is kind of where that big blind ante comes into play, where if you're in the big blind, you have 25 already out there. You have 25 of your children out there unattended to, all alone. No chaperone. It gets back to Shane. I don't know where the graphics went, but Gil has pocket sevens. Josh P has kings. Oh, there's Will here with ace 10 suited. Is that a 3-bet? No. Okay, so he's just going to make the call on the button. And this is probably the worst possible result if you're Josh. You know, you raise it up pre, you get called in 3 spots. You're out of position. But the flop is somehow good for him. He fades it all. And he's going to go here for a bet. Looks like maybe a half, a little under half pot. Looks like 85. Josh wastes no time getting it in with his bottom pair. Backdoor club draw? A little ambitious, but let's just take it to a turn. See what happens. Definitely ambitious. I don't think Josh here will lighten up on the aggression. Yeah, he's going to continue. 250. That bet might be a little tougher for Josh to call, especially here when you have little to no outs. I know you're really going to call 250 to try to hit a tray or a deuce. No. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. We're all smart here. We don't do things like that. We didn't see how quickly the other person in the hand. And now Josh is guess going to take some inventory. See how things are going. Good to see everybody. Looks like Will's going to be walking here already. You got 15. In 15, a day of reckoning will be upon you. and your chips will go up into the ether. It's just the rules. All right, so we'll get started here dealing the next hand. Got Jacob here in the box tonight. Judge Jacob hanging out. We got Jacob and Chase. They've been dealing this game so far tonight. Like I said, 2-5 with a $25 big blind ante. It's been fun so far.
Also, just a reminder, we're about to get to the new year, and our first stream is going to be January 1st.
Yeah, January 1st. I'll be working it. I think it's me and Country.
So Saturday at 4 o'clock will be our new time to stream. We're going to do Fridays at 6, and then Saturday and Sundays at 4 o'clock. So we will no longer be streaming on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We have turned to the weekend stream. All right, Shane. A couple of hooks, raised to 35. Hunter gonna play the 10 tray suited.
Yeah, I'm in the big blind. I got 25 of my children out there. I need them to come home. And both players are going to make a pair. Shane's overpair is good, and that's definitely a good flop if there ever was one for jacks. Looks like Scott's grabbing some betting chips. Oh, boy. Middle pair is just going to lead on out for 80 bucks. Yes. Streams are going to be 6 hours.
Yeah, if you haven't checked it yet, we did release our schedule for the month of January. We are going to be streaming 6 hours, extended about 2 more hours, change of the start times. And if you look at the content, we are going to be streaming bigger games. So as you can see, there's a lot more 5-10s, a lot more 10 and quarters. We got a 5-10 PLO. We're going to do the 2-5 with $25 big blind ante again. So
oh, wow. Hunter would have made trips on the turn. But obviously with Shane behind, can't really be calling there with bottom pair. Can't be too result oriented, even though that would have been a fun turn card if your name is Hunter and you decided to call 80 bucks with bottom pair, but I digress. Shane's going to lead with a pretty healthy bet of $135. Scott's still here with fives and trays. He's going to be playing that 8 that's on the board, but he's cutting out calling chips. So he might be setting up here for a river bluff. He is going to be first to act, but he's going to need to find a pretty scary card to get Shane off of 2 jacks. And I think, yeah, he went ahead and make the call, so let's see if we can find a good river. That might not be a bad card for him. But he checks it over to Shane. I think Shane will check it back. Yeah. Scott just gave up. Jacks are good. Probably if he'd have bet the river, Shane might have thought about folding. It just depends on the sizing he takes on the river. If he bets like 450, then Shane might fold. Might think he floated flop, call turn, hit river. No, Frogman, we can't get those clips because they don't exist.
Strawman asked you a question for the 5-10. It is uncapped here at Jack's. But if you play 5-10 or at Orange Park, it's capped at 3,000.
Yep. In that game, normally, I mean, outside of maybe 2 to 3 players, people normally come in for like 2 to 3K here. Even though it's an uncapped game, it normally plays, like I said, outside of maybe 3 players, 4 players. I think the biggest stack at the table might be $3,000. So Will's going to 3-bet with ace-queen, get called by Gil. Gil's drawing pretty thin, and now he's drawing dead. As Will flops top 2, and hopefully Gil doesn't get out of line here and start to bluff at it. I think with Will leading here, though, he might just go ahead and fold. Definitely, I did not think Gil could fold there, middle pair, but might have thought Will was strong. Went ahead and folded to him. So Will's running pretty well. Like I said, he also seems like he has more chips than when he started with. So it seems like he's been running well tonight. Nice job there, Will. All right, so back to the action. Not ace queen, so Will's going to go ahead and fold. Not a good enough hand to keep going. Just really trash hands. And the Hunter's going to open queen 9. Josh right there, building a nice little tower. He's going to go ahead and call with ace 10. Good, straw man. It'd be nice. It's always good to shot take games. See how you're doing, how well you are. So both players are going to get a piece. Josh here with a little bit of a bigger piece. Pair of aces with a gutter to Broadway. Jack comes and he's in the game. So he checks it to Hunter. Hunter goes ahead and bets 25. Josh calls. Warning bells are going off in Hunter's head. The Jack does indeed come. Josh improves to a straight. And in the small blind, Josh normally has all the 10s. Hunter here is really capped at one pair holdings. He opened pre-flop. He's on the button, though, so he's not going to lighten up on the betting. Looks like he bets 175. He's going to bet a little bit more than the pot. He might be repping the hand that, well, Josh has. And if he figures Josh has a straight, oh, there's the raise. I was going to say Hunter might wait for the board to pair and try to rep a full house. But for now, let's just stay in the moment and see what Hunter does here as he's facing a raise.
Yeah, I think Hunter might fold here. There he goes. Yeah, I can't really defend with the queen 9 there, especially with the raise in front.
Yeah, we had some technical stuff going on tech, so we didn't catch you, man. I mean, obviously, I saw how it went, but how did you feel? Fun? Book 'em. Dano, make sure you book 'em. Are you playing in the room tonight? Like I said, guys, if you're just tuning in, we did run into some technical difficulties. We didn't start streaming until about, well, we started streaming, then ran into some issues, so we didn't start back streaming until about an hour in. There was an update that came out with our not action tracking software, but the software that we use. It was a rather large update, so it caused some technical issues, but we will get those resolved. Figured we'd just bring you guys a good enough product so you can watch the game. The 2-5 with a $25 big blind ante. The first time we ran it on Best Bet Live, so we want to make sure you guys could at least see a little bit of it, and then we'll be back better than ever on Saturday.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Not a lot of pressure from me, but I have high hopes.
You might have to burn the midnight oil, Johnny.
I just may have to. Gotta do it for the people, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm interested to see what the new graphics look like, and just like the overall interface of the program. I want to see what it looks like. Shane hasn't been on in a while. No, Shane actually shared with me some good news, so I think he's been more focused on that. I won't let you guys in on it just yet until he's ready to let everybody on it. But it's pretty exciting, pretty fun news. I'm guessing, DJ, you work today. Yeah, the night's still long. Like, young. Hold on for a second. You never know what Gary might be capable of. Hold on. He says we will no longer use PCR tests for COVID because you can't differentiate between. You can detect the virus. Oh, there he. As soon as I go to read that, Nick's like, nope, we're not doing this tonight. Nick, appreciate you. All right, so to a flop in which Josh is going to flop middle set. Gil here open-ended. Josh with a gutter to a 7-high straight. And you got Craxy in the pot with ace freaking high. As you can see, so many drawing hands. You got a made hand here, Josh, with the set. You got to bump it up, don't you?
That's a very uncoordinated board. I think you float one streak. Now that the club draw is here, I think you bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think Josh wants to put a little bit in the pot. Josh P wants to put a little bit in the pot. Let's see how much he puts in. 100? That's a good bet.
I think Gil can turn his hand to a bluff.
Oh, Gil's going to call with an open ender. Kidding me? Not loose cannon. Not crazy, man.
I mean, that might work better as a raise. Doesn't get there, though. Yeah, guys, on Saturday, we will be starting at 4 o'clock and streaming for 6 hours.
I hope I'm ready for that. It should be fun.
Just an extra 2.
Wait, Gary, Dealer Olympics? This sounds interesting, I guess. I don't really know. I'll just let you tell me about it. I'm not going to make any assumptions. All right, so we're shuffling up, getting ready for the next hand. Joshua there is going to take that down. Josh P flops middle set. Gets a little action from Gil with the open ender. And Gil misses it all, makes a pair of 8s on the river. No good. Josh bets, and Gil has to fold. Ooh, 9s for Shane. He just limps. I feel like this game is not a limp fest, but you definitely want to be mindful of where you raise and what you raise with. And so the $10 straddle was on, and Hunter makes it 80 to go. And Shane's going to call, so master versus pupil. This is kind of like Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Who wins? Oh, Anakin's dead. So Hunter's going to flop top 2 pair. Pretty good hand if you ask me. And he's going to go ahead and bet at it here. Knows the clubs are available. Knows he can get value from some pocket pairs. Looks like Anakin might want to give up on it. The force does not feel strong within his body. Not only that, you got 2 overs on the board. There's really nothing you can beat. Even a flush draw might be pretty good. And Hunter's going to scoop that pot. Not bad. Always fun watching. Oh, I love you, Lance. There's not one good player at this table? Ooh. I don't know if I'll say that. I mean, I'm not the one to be disrespectful. And I do believe in results. I believe in facts. I believe in resumes. And there's a player at this table with a little over $2 million in tournament winning. So I don't know about that, Lance. Lance, I think we might want to recheck that statement.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and link us your hand in the mob, see where you're at?
Come on now, that's too easy. We know that's not going to happen. But I do appreciate the comments. I like to be able to interact with everyone. So, Lance, it's good to see you in these chat streets, buddy. I mean, now for me, yeah, I ain't no good. I'm trash. But I ain't at the table either. Yeah, man, you know YouTube, Facebook. You know how the internet goes nowadays. Everybody needs credentials. Everybody needs to get verified. So Gil makes it $50 with ace jack offsuit. Craxy man here with king 9 of diamonds says, I'll come along. And it's gonna, wow. He's gonna flop the king high flush draw. So he's gonna be happy that he came along, but I think Gil's not gonna make it cheap. He does give him a free one. That doesn't change much. You said, all right, one guy. Okay, rectified. That's cool. At least one guy. That's good enough for me. Yeah, Alex, you didn't know that? Yeah, I've seen him. Ooh, Gary's back at it again. Nick's gonna get you tonight, Gary. I feel like tonight is you're gonna Gary. I feel like you're gonna press your luck tonight. He's on your ass, Gary. Nah, you good, Lance. You know, man, listen, man, you're free to speak. You ain't say nothing wrong. You free to speak, buddy. Say how you feel, man. Say how you feel. Kevin McCormick, I'm gonna have to be stuck now trolling the lodge and TCH with Yuma during the week. I mean, hey, we'll be there on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I feel like every time Nick tries to moderate Gary, he's like holding a leash on like a barking dog.
Nah, Gary wants to give us facts about some COVID related news, and Nick's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nick's gonna have to keep a tight leash on Gary. Gary wants to get the word out there, so Nick, block him. Well, not like no, don't like block him, but just like serve as gatekeeper. Can anybody play in this game? Yes. It is a 2-5 with a $25 big blind ante, so you might want to be mindful of the buy-in and the effective stacks before you get in. But yeah, you're not barred. No one's barred for playing this game. You can play.
Yeah, if you actually want to play, our live stream schedule was just released and schedule's out. You can sign up for it.
Ooh, look at Lauren getting saucy, giving it back to Lance. Put Lance in the one guy's seat, and then Lance's statement of no good players at the game would be true. Saucy! I like it. I like it. Talk a little trash. Do a little dance. You know the next lyric that I can't say. Yeah, just got to sign up. That's all. Head on to our website, bestbetjacks.com. We have a live stream link that you can click. It will give you a full schedule of the month's games. Hit one that coincides with your availability, and then just sign up. That's really it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, in fact, our next 2-5 with the $25 big blind ante will be scheduled Saturday on the 8th at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going to bring my blanket with me when we get ready for these 6-hour streams. I might have to take a little nap. Lauren, I like your style, by the way. I like your style. Pocket Queens for Josh. I think he likes those two cards. How much you want to make it, buddy? 60. So it looks like the opening raises are going to get a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a bigger game, so it should. You know, you got a $10 straddle with a $25 big blind ante, so there's a lot of dead money that's going to be in the pot. And it looks like Shane might be thinking about 3-betting. Ooh, the shiny bald head's going to work. The engine's going. And yeah, he's going for the 3-bet here. It's going to make it 180, I think. So the standard 3X. Standard 3X raise. And I think we might be playing a decent size pot. Depends on what Josh elects to do here.
And you see 100 among 7s.
Yeah, if he 4-bets, I think Shane knows where he's at. I think he can just get out clean.
And also, guys, if you're just joining us, we did have some technical difficulties with our audio, so our table audio is non-existent, but we'll get that fixed here soon.
Yeah,
also, the
cool.
quality of video is a little bit strange. We have to lower the resolution, but we'll get it back on track by Saturday.
Yeah, it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. So this is going to be a little tough for Shane here because he 3-bets and finds a pair. And that's the idea. You know, when you raise pre-flop, when you 3-bet pre, you want to try to find a pair on the flop and out-navigate your opponent. The only thing is we can see Josh has queens. And Shane could be, you know, repping ace-king, king-queen, even though Josh does double block that holding. Pretty much he's repping just all kings here, and Josh doesn't believe him. So, when somebody doesn't believe you, what do you have to do? You have to try to convince them. So, Shane, you know what you have to do. Chewy, what's up, Pimpin'? Come hang out with us for a little bit. We chilling. Always jokes, enjoy watching the stream when I can. If they're bad, don't need to go out. Just sit with them and enjoy a late Christmas present. Yeah, look, Christmas present for all of you. Hopefully you guys can enjoy the new year. Like I said, whether you're at home. Oh yeah, and he's gonna try to convince him a little bit more. How much did he verbalize? 450. So this looks, this smells, this tastes like Ace King. And only Ace King. Maybe a set of jacks. Never really sevens or trays. So either jacks or Ace King is what Shane is saying he has.
I mean, if you look at the history there, it tells exactly that right story. But
I tell you, that boy Josh is resilient, man. He
Josh.
said, I don't believe you. He said 450 ain't enough. So Shane, you're gonna have to reach deep into your bag, okay? The bag of goodies. You're gonna have to pull out a nice bet here on the river, because otherwise this $1,562 pot's gonna go to Josh. And Josh is just trying to get the showdown. You know, he doesn't want to overinflate the pot. He feels like he might have the best hand. But maybe Shane might feel like he has showdown value with his jack. But can he ever think a jack is good here in a 3-bet pot?
I feel like he doesn't feel so because Josh has called all the way.
Exactly. And he's played it so passively.
Yeah, he'll have to put a giant pot-sized bet to get Josh off his queens
And
at
that
this point.
might be most of his chips, right? How much does he have? He has 1,400. It would be all in. It would have to be all in. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's the all in. This is so sick.
I'm loving Shane's play here, but does Josh have the stones
That's
to call another barrel?
That's the only thing. You can play the hand correctly, and it just doesn't matter. Your opponent just doesn't put you on a hand. It doesn't give you merit for it. And so Josh is going to go deep into the tank here with his queens. Figures he might be up against Ace King. Never really backdoor spades. Never really think about that. But I mean, you got this far, right? Yeah, this is just a sick spot to be in if you're Josh. Oh, boy. Oh, he might think about flip. He might want to flick that chip in. He does have Shane covered. It would be a devastating blow to his stack, and he folds. And Shane knows he got one through. And I think Shane put him on a hand, went with it, and tried to put maximum pressure on that holding. Might have figured like queens. Obviously, Jacks is never folding there. Queens. Like I said, it's a 3-bet pot, so you never really can. Like, you got to narrow the hand ranges down, so maybe just queens. That was a good play there from Shane. Josh looked like he was going to get ready to call him down. Called the flop, called the turn, but a third bet there on the river does the trick. Shane's gonna scoop the pot.
Yeah, I love Shane's sizing on flop turn and river. Well, flop turn and river there, yeah, absolutely.
I think there with that large bald cranium, he set that up from the flop. Everything, sizing on the flop, turn, and river. Leave himself with just a pot-sized bet left on the river. Get it all in. Masterful there from Shane. Masterful. Yeah, like I said, Shane, what? I hope I get this right. Shane, maybe a year and a half ago, was in these 2-2 streets, grinding. A true student of the game. Anytime he's not here, anytime he's not working, he's watching poker streams, he's studying, he's getting coached. He's doing any and everything in his power to improve at this game of poker. And it's hard. It's hard to really get good at poker. You can better your understanding, but it's hard to find somebody that plays poker perfectly. But Shane has come light years from where he was a year and a half, 2 years ago. So hat off to Shane there. You bald SOB. He did fantastic setup. Yes, he did. Absolutely. That's why I said from the flop there, he had a plan. He knew I think he knew what he was going to do if he got to the river. Like, he thought on the flop, like, here, I'm going to bet this. And then if the board runs out clean enough, I think I'm just going to get it in on the river. And if I get called, I have chips in my pocket. If not, that's what I got. Fergus. I can always count on you to come in and just have something flat out ridiculous to say. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. 10-6 suited in the muck for Shane. Shane might want to knock down that stack of green. It's getting a little too high. One misclick and your chips go flying all over the table. Wow. So Josh with Jack 4, Gil with Queen 7. Did I not get the memo? Is it raised with trash tonight? Is that what the theme of the stream is? So Josh's gonna bump it up. Gil's gonna call. Scott's gonna call, and a 4.
4 is good.
4 is gonna be the best hand here.
So I've been seeing this play a lot lately with players that are in the small blind, big blind, or in the gun, or making a sizable raise with trash, trying to isolate, pick up some dead money. Hopefully throwing a bet out on the flop to take it down. And it works, as you can see.
It does work. Not bad.
Kind of get your head out of the mindset that where you're card dead, you can't make any plays, you can't make any hands. That's a fine example of making a good play with a terrible hand.
Not bad at all. Looks like they're just going to be playing the straddle all night. It might be a mandatory straddle, and then the $25 big blind ante. Interesting enough, but hey, anything to make the game better, anything to induce some large pots. Lots of nice hands out there, but Shane says King 6 suited, not so much. I will not do it. I cannot. But for Scott, Joshua, and Gil, they have enough to see it for 55, or excuse me, 60. The flop is King 10 deuce, so Shane would have flop top pair, but hey, King 6 suited for 60 bucks. I don't mind. That's where your hand should go. Hey, good night, Kirk. Have a good night, okay, buddy? See you tomorrow. So Scott bets 110. Gil, I think, is going to make the call, yeah, with the gutter. Chance to improve. Queen. Boom! Gil makes Broadway on the river and instantly leads out for 200. Or, excuse me, I guess he verbalized 250. Scott realizes fives are no good. Goes into the pocket for some reloading chips. The weekend wallet, the zip. Gotta pull out the weekend wallet. Jorge, what's up, man? Compton, wishing you guys a happy new year. Happy new year to you, buddy. Whatever resolutions you decide to have, good luck with them. Like I said, I know the gyms are going to be packed, but whatever goals you establish for your life, for your partner, for your family, for your significant other, I hope it all pulls through.
Yeah, the new year is like a giant reset. It gives you a reason to kind of see what you've been doing and what kind of changes you want to make.
I've noticed over the years, it's just the best time to reflect. And I think reflection is important, considering the state of the country, the state of the world, that, before that clock strikes midnight, just reflect on your year and where you want to go and where you want to end up by this time next year. And then do it. Just do it. I mean, I don't want to sound like Shia LaBeouf, but honestly, make a plan and execute. No excuses. After all, excuses are like a rear end. Everyone has them. But Craxy Man is going to be facing a $40 bet. He makes the call. Josh flops top pair. Craxy Man with the gutter bowl. Scott looking for just a 7. He needs a 7 to stay alive. But I think for, $125, I don't know if he's going to peel one. lose weight, well, get that ass in the gym. Get a membership and do it. Yeah, hold yourself accountable, whatever it is. So Craxy Man doesn't improve the way he wants. Didn't Gil have a gutter? Oh, he goes runner under 2 pair. I think that might be good. 4-liner to a straight on the board, though.
And Craxy, again, doesn't bet his hand. Could have got some value. Craxy misses a lot of value on his hands.
He just likes to get the showdown.
Yeah.
He'll do that. I've seen him check top set. I've seen him in a single raise pot facing a raise with aces, king, queens, just calls. He's a weird guy. And he finds himself in weird spots, but I just don't understand his game. I can't get a read on the guy. No, I don't think we're going to do that, Gary. I'll leave that for you, buddy, down in the basement. He makes some very interesting plays. Like, I think one time he, flopped a nut flush draw, out of position. The pot's 200. Guy bets, 85. He makes it 700. Just weird stuff that you just can't wrap your head around. Like I said, I've stopped trying to make sense of it. You know, when he's the big winner at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, I guess it worked. Whatever it was, whatever your plan was, it worked. Gary used to get struck down by on a regular basis. I'm telling you, something tells me that Gary's a pimp, man. I just believe it. I think he plans to confuse and it executes well. Yeah. I think him being deaf has no part of his game at all, but I think he does aim to confuse with his play, and I think it works most of the time. I know it confuses the hell out of me, so he's got me confused, so I guess it works. So it folds all the way over to Josh. Ace-Jack suited. Gil. King-Jack. Just can't wait to get his money in the pot. Freaking fish. Gil the fish. Nah, Gil has fun, man. Gil has fun. Wow. Okay. So you got a jack-high flush draw for Gil. Josh, ace-high, wrong color. I think the action is going to go check. Might be waiting for the action tracker to catch up. There we go, $50 bet. He calls. King of spades on the turn. Gil makes his flush, and look at him, so excited. Goes check, and on the river is a deuce. And Gil does not bet the river. Says, you know what, I'll get the showdown. I don't know what you might be doing. And it works for him. Gil's going to scoop the pot, makes his flush. And we'll keep on rolling. 2-5 with a $25 big blind ante, guys. First game of its kind. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. I think we might have another one on schedule for this month. I'll have to look at the schedule. I didn't look at it yet.
From what I'm seeing here, it feels like it's kind of a hybrid of a 5-10 game, a cap 5-10 game.
I like that. I just want new year, new things. What do they say? New year, new me. Which magic skill would you like more? No bad beats, or see your opponent's cards 1 in every 3 hands? See my opponent's cards 1 in every 3 hands.
I have an ethical thing about that.
What do you mean?
Kind of feels like stealing.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel the direct opposite.
I mean, if it's against the house, then I don't feel any remorse. But if it's another player, I feel like that's.
Well, then I pose a question. I was playing at Orange Park maybe like a year ago. The dealer had warned the player to my right. Multiple players at the table had told the dealer, like, hey, man, he's not protecting his cards. Older gentleman. Dealer tells him, hey, man, I need you to protect your cards. And every time he peels his cards in a manner, first of all, he peels them with his left hand. His right hand isn't up in front, so he peels them like this. We get heads up, and he blatantly peels them right in front of me. And we play a hand. I didn't know how to feel. I'm like, this guy's been warned like 3 or 4 times. It's not like I'm making an exaggerated effort to look in his hand. Like, he's right next to me, and I can see him peeling his cards. I know what he has. And I felt weird. I mean, I got to showdown and I won, but I didn't know how to feel about the situation.
Well, this is what I always do.
Like, would you just stop the hand and be like, hey, man, I can see your cards? Like, what would you do?
This is what I'll do. I'll wait till the hand's over, and I'll lean close towards him, so I won't put him out on blast. I'll be like, hey, man, I can see, like, your hands, every single hand. And once I give you that one warning, I think that's it.
That's it.
I've told you. You've been warned.
I'm done.
And if you're going to keep doing it, I'm going to just split it.
Yeah, at that point, now you're prey, and I'm predator. And it happened multiple times that session, multiple times, and I was waxing his ass, and I didn't care. After that, like I said, the dealer had already given him fair warning. The players had given him fair warning. So I felt like, hey, man, at this point, you're just helping me out. You're donating to me. I feel like the Salvation Army. Come drop it in my basket. And he did. He dropped a good bit in my basket. Trust me, I was full of Christmas cheer after that. But let's get back to the action. Joshua and Hunter are both going to flop a flush draw. Obviously, Joshua with the nut flush draw. It looks like he's trying to assemble a bet. Nine on the turn. It gives Josh a gutter and the nut flush draw. I mean, for what it's worth, 10 would get him there. Hunter picks up a pair of nines. Exactly, Steel Wheel, which, by the way, I haven't seen that handle in a while. It's good to see you, Steel Wheel. I used to annoy the hell out of him. Every time I saw him, it was Steel Wheel. Hope you're doing good. But, yeah, I felt like once fair warning was given, like, hey, man, bring that money to me. It's all mine. You digging the music? Yeah, that's all Johnny. Johnny's real with the music vibes. A little EDM. Look at the eyes. The eyes.
EDM.
His eyes just lit
this
up.
This is
when
more
I said
like Zen music, dude.
I was gonna say your eyes lit up. He said EDM. Oh, you wait 1 second there. Yeah, it's good music. I like it. It's better that he has control. If I have control, we're going to be in here dancing. I can tell you that much. It won't be about the poker. It'll be about the vibes, the music. Oh, we can now see a nice shot of Will's back of his head. Looks like he hasn't had a fresh lineup in a little while. Pretty sure he'll fix that, though. The mask, though, is behind the ears. Needs to get that lined up in the back. Me too. Like I said, man, I've been about a month and a half, 2 months, no haircut. I'm looking like Tom Hanks from Castaway. It's not good. And look at Josh here putting maximum pressure on Hunter. Bets looks like more than 350, but the action tracker says 350. We'll roll with it. 350. They both missed. You just got to think whose pair is better. Happy New Year, Steel Will. I bet you can't wait for Ben to be gone, right? Then you got to ask yourself who you draft because Mason Rudolph. Pittsburgh burns overnight if Mason Rudolph is a starting quarterback. So Hunter here with his fresh new Miami Beach hat is going to be deep in the tank. He has a pair of nines. He has two pairs, nines and fours with a king kicker. Josh has completely missed, as we can see. And now it's just up to him to make the correct call. He does. A7, a pair of nines is good. This is why this man has made over $2 million playing tournament poker. He just has a mind for it. Just knows where he's at, knows what he's doing. Good call there from Hunter. And a good bet from Josh. I think both players played the hand well. It's just that Hunter apparently has his cape on today. He's looking to save somebody. I'm heading back to LA in February for the $2,500 no limit hold'em event. Can't wait. Damn, Daniel.
Is that the LAPC?
I'm pretty sure he went down there last time and played the stud event and cashed, didn't you? He played the stud event and then watched the Rams get, or not the Rams, excuse me, watched the Jags get thrashed by the Los Angeles Rams. But hey, I can't say anything. My Vikings also lost to them this past Sunday. So best of luck when you go back out and play, buddy. Jack 9, so the nut flush draw. Looks like Scott's taking his lead from the game too. Oh, Scott just moved seats again.
That's his third chair.
He's trying to find the right seat. Hey, I don't blame him, man. If I'm not winning, I can't move tables. There's only one. So, hell, I'll do the next best thing. I'll move seats. And until I can win, I'm going to keep moving. Yeah, cash $3,500 in stud. Got to meet Kurt Warner and almost met Dr. Dre. Wow. That'd have been a hell of a moment. Dr. Dre is a walking miracle. Man had a brain aneurysm and just lived. Just alive. So that'd have been a great experience. Kurt Warner enough is just amazing. Obviously his movie's out. So I definitely got to take a peek at that as Gil's going to flop 2 pair on this monotone board. Checks around. Deuce on the turn. I think Gil went ahead and bet. Wait, Nick, why is she fake?
No, I kind of feel like that way because, like, after meeting her and kind of knowing her, I think she has, like, an identity crisis.
Does she?
I mean, from the way she looks, and then when you talk to her, it's like two opposing people. You know what I mean?
Almost like it's like a spectacle.
I don't know. I think she has an identity crisis. She doesn't really know what she wants to portray, you know?
Yeah, I know based on her videos that she finally, I mean, I knew this beforehand, but her videos, she said she had, like, a backer that she plays for, so it wasn't really any of hers. But I haven't heard anything from her either. I like Hello It's Lynn, but I haven't seen anything from Poker Bunny. I was looking at a poker stream. I think E was commentating. And I think players who haven't known E, I personally know him because he played here in this Jacksonville room. But you guys might know him from the punt heard around the world. He made a wheel against Ethan Yao, a.k.a. Rampage Poker's 2-pair. And stacked him for, what, 10K? 10K maybe. He was on the stream having a conversation with one of his co-hosts, and they were talking about how when you play a session badly and still profit, and E kind of makes the remark like, yeah man, I played that session really bad until a nice man named Ethan bailed me out. And I was like, ooh, I felt that one myself. He's good people though, but definitely like to fan the fire a little bit. And I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think Ethan, I wouldn't say doesn't care, but after the year he's had, I think he's fine. I think he'll be just fine. I gotta watch his video he put out, apparently, of his income for the year. He's, in my opinion, still a little too transparent with his viewers. Like, I don't need anybody pocket watching me. You ain't gonna never know how much I'm worth or however much I make. Just focus on the content, baby. Just focus on the content. Yeah, Dale's in. The original cowboy from the Wild Wild West. He's in. And the game just got that much better. Like Dale a lot. He's a really cool guy. He chopped it up with me. I was playing in Orange Park. He came over. He was like, yeah, man, thanks for all the kind words. And it's always a pleasure to have players come back to you after a stream and just thank you, you know? Because I'm just, you know, it's just a job for me. But it becomes something more when I hear such nice comments like that. So, once again, appreciate you, Dale. As always, rocking nice cowboy hat. True American cowboy right there. So Josh and Hunter are involved in a hand again, and I think Hunter, oh, yeah, there you go. See, now there, looks like he wanted to value bet that, but didn't want to risk getting, I guess, raised. After Hunter made that amazing call with that 9, I think Josh is going to tread a little lightly there when he gets involved with Hunter. Like, hey, man, I don't want to press the wrong button, you know, and now you're calling me with bottom pair. You think so, Bob? That's the thing is I feel like you need to keep people guessing. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much revenue he's made via YouTube, via his apparel, his merch, cash games. Like, who knows? I doubt he streams vlogs every session. So there's really no way of knowing. You know, we've seen the various punts from him. We've seen him lose a mirage of hands. We've seen him lose very big pots. That big hand against Nick Bertucci. He's lost some big ones, but I just think that, you know, when it comes to him and Mariano, they even had a conversation on one of Mariano's vlogs where he's like, hey, man, you guys won't see this session from Ethan for another month and a half. You know, he has such a backlog of sessions. I don't think we could ever get a proper grasp on what he makes or what he loses via vlogging.
Talking about Rampage, right?
Yeah.
So I saw his yearly vlog.
So
today.
that's what I was just saying. I haven't seen it yet, but I feel like he might be a little too transparent with his following and his viewers, because you never really want to tell people like what you're working with, like from a monetary standpoint. But you watched it. How was the video?
I mean, I didn't watch it from beginning to end, but I got the gist of it. I mean, he was just taking us on a journey of like his sessions, pretty much, you know. So, for what he started playing, 2018, in the last 2 years.
Wow.
With as much volume that he puts in, you know, it's
Oh, Nick, you called it. The ace comes out. Josh makes a straight, cracks. He got 2 pair. That's funny. Like how you called that. So, I mean, definitely got a big cooler incoming. I don't even know what Gil has. I don't care. How does this check through? Josh, you're on the button. Okay, he didn't have 5 tray. Okay, there we go. So it might have gotten a card. A card might have went over the card reader and messed that up. There we go. Situation rectified.
Yeah, from what I saw from his scores, that he said that I think in 2018 he made maybe 30,000-40,000 for the year, and in 2019 made like 40,000 or 50,000. But his big bink was
He won the bracelet.
No, he won the Venetian.
Yeah, he won the PLO tournament for like 228.
Oh, that's Aruba, right? Like, he didn't release his vlogs. That's Aruba, right?
No, he won. He hasn't released the vlog yet, but he put it on his Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But as far as his yearly.
Oh, he hasn't released that, I don't think.
Yeah, he hasn't released the vlogs, but he did release his score, so that included this year.
I mean, that's just a hell of a.
Yeah, but again, like when you see his numbers, he's kind of like, I feel like he's making a little bit in cash, but the variance he's taking is just the tournaments. Although he did make his big bink, you know, he said he cashed about 15%, which is like about average.
Okay.
But you're hardly ever making money in tournaments as much as he played, especially during the series.
And that's the thing about it is that with the amount of vlogs he puts out, because I mean, I think he was putting out a vlog a day at one point.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to shy away from the fact that 60%, 70% of the vlog he was losing. So
yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't think he's really winning that much from cash. I think he's just sustaining.
And you never want your poker to be eating into what you make, because you know he makes obviously a sizable amount of money from YouTube and selling the card protectors and his hoodies, but you never want to start to use that life money, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah, but also understand their standards of living as a traveling poker player is huge.
Hell yes.
I mean, just to travel, to feed yourself, to pay rent, pay bills. I mean, yeah, you might make $50K a year playing poker, but I mean, you probably spent that much just traveling and playing.
And not to mention, you're paying rent in a house that you're rarely in because you're traveling.
Ethan, we're talking about the Rampage. He's a popular vlogger.
I'm pretty sure some casinos put him up, you know, because obviously there's I guess an appearance fee now for vloggers, which is understandable. I think we all saw where that was going.
Yeah.
But
I do like how he's being honest with his actual scores, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as the expenses, I think that's a harder part of it too. You know, it's going to be real. I mean, how much are you spending off of your winnings, and maybe are you winning?
And it's taxing, man. Like, it's taxing when you have a following, when you have people that, I guess, quote unquote, depend on you for content. You don't have any time for personal life.
Also, understand, like, you know, Hunter might have $2 million in earnings, but how much do you think his buy-ins were? You know,
I think we all understand that aspect, but it's like, ooh, do you even want to go there? You're like he said. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but Bob's like, hey man, you spent $60K on entries in Vegas and didn't cash a damn tournament. Think about in other places that you've gone, that you flew out to, that you've played in tournaments, didn't cash a damn thing. Those are losses. Whatever it may be, though, he's definitely had a pretty good year from what we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe he's playing 2-2 or 1-2, or no, he was playing 1-3 in 2018. Now he's gravitated to like
that's the thing,
playing that big within 3 years. I mean, you know,
that's the thing. 2019, he was playing 1-3 and then shot taking at 2-5, and then he starts playing, what is it, 20-40 on the Hustler?
I think 10-20 is like his main. Well, he played 20-40 on the Hustler, but I think his main big game was like the 10-20 is though.
And then when the stream was over, he played 50-100. Yeah. I'm like, that's just a lot, because he made quads against the boat. I remember that. He made quads against the boat. That was just a nutty hand. So Josh turns top 2. Okay, Josh versus Josh. Josh in seat 9 turns top 2 against Josh's Gutta Bowl. No redraw. Where's Dustin been? Dustin's here. Dustin's been working. He's been working. He's been hanging out. So the dealer chain comes in and you hear background music. Yeah, it's only because we don't have any player audio. We don't want it to just be dead silent, so we got a little bit of background music going. It's only for this stream. We should have it worked out by Saturday. Saturday, we'll start our new streaming schedule. We will be streaming on the weekends from now on. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No more Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we hope that might open up a larger player pool for players who can play on weekends due to weekday obligations. I look forward to it. No, I'm not DJing. If I was DJing, man, I'm telling you, we get hit with all kind of copyright music errors and everything.
Yeah, our start time's going to be changing too. So on Fridays we'll be starting an hour earlier at 6 o'clock, and then on Saturday and Sunday we'll start at 4.
Yeah, I'd be playing "Never Gonna Get You Up" by Rick Astley. Talk about copyrights, videos, no good. So Gil makes it 35. Ace Jack gets called, and it gets back to Dale with Ace King, and he puts in the 3-bet to what, 140, 145? Yeah, 140. Go Bearcats tomorrow, beat Bama. You out of your damn mind, Daniel. You know that ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen. If it does, I'll shave my head. I'm not gonna do it. It just sounds nice to say. And Dale's going to outflop Gil here big. Top pair, top kicker. Right on schedule. Here comes a C-bet 150. 175. Gil's going to quickly fold. I played a ton of The Weeknd. It's my favorite artist ever.
You know, I just discovered The Weeknd about a year and a half ago, and he's awesome. I had no idea.
This is a hot take. This take will probably get me hurt. I think he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson since him.
Oh, I have to agree with you.
I've been listening to him since 2011.
Just his stage presence too. It's awesome.
He's an amazing person. Rough life. Singing in the streets of Canada. Literally, the first time I ever saw him perform was on a subway train, or not a subway train, but a train, a bus, in the streets of Canada. Low quality video, singing "She's So Lovely." Good old Abel. I think Shane is a lot better than Rampant. I mean, and here's the perfect part about it is that when you're in the public eye, so to say, you welcome all. You welcome the love, you welcome the hate, because no matter what it is, it keeps you relevant. So when people go on his YouTube and go in the comments and call him a punter and call him bad, and that's what he wants, because it keeps him relevant.
And excuse me, guys. I mean, all of us punt.
Hell yes.
At one form or another in our poker careers, we've made that gross punt that we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And
Forget the amounts you punted for. You've punted.
Yeah. We've all punted before.
Oh, God. Craxy Man flopped a set. Top set, flush draw, and pocket kings. And Josh is betting. So who knows? Craxy Man might go crazy. He might just be like 700.
I think he has to. So much action.
How much is that?
Behind.
What is that? 400? 375? 300.
Oh, Hunter gets out of the way from the diamonds. Wow.
I don't believe that, Gary. I believe that I don't believe anything that comes out of your dirty mouth when you say something like that. The weekend is amazing. I will take no weekend slander in this chat. To the turn. Is that a king? Oh! Burn! Burn! It is over. The 2 outer, and Craxy will not see it coming. He knows he has the best hand.
Yeah, he's never going to figure Josh for a
Hell no. And the only hand that could potentially bust both players is the flush draw. That is long gone. 10-9 of diamonds was folded. Josh catches the real 2 outer on the turn. Craxy goes from being in the lead to being in danger of getting stacked.
I think he's already getting stacked. There's no way he's going to be saving his hand.
Oh my God. Was it the case king? So I'm guessing a king got folded. So excuse me, not a 2 outer, a true 1 outer on the turn. Little Jacob, and there's the all in. Yeah, he can't get his money in quick enough. Craxy's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm in. You see my set. I got to be good. Shows kings. He's dead. Ship the chips to Josh. What a hand.
Yeah, what a beat.
Jesus. He just can't believe it. I can't. That's it. That's all of it. That's everything. He cannot believe it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do in that spot.
Hell no. I go broke.
Zero.
I go broke.
All of us go broke there.
The literal 1 outer from outer space. The king from outer space just comes in, boom, smacks the table right on the turn, and Craxy can't believe it, and that's all the chips. Jacob's going to take quick inventory. You don't ever want to ship the chips. That is a big no-no as a dealer. You never want to just, oh, you win, you lose, let me ship all the chips. You want to make sure that the player is covered, and then you make sure to ship the chips after you have confirmed it. But yeah, there's nothing you can do there. Set over set, you just go broke, man. You just go broke. Welcome to Cooler City. Population 1, that's you. Yeah, you know, I think that's the worst part. Oh, so Craxy has some left. He's not done. But that'll go in. That's going in next. Like, let's be honest. 99% of the time, in a game like this, a game playing this big with effective stacks, instead of topping off when you have that, small amount of chips left, it just goes in. Doesn't matter what you have next hand. You're just all in.
What's he left with? 200?
It's like 300. And, I mean, non-verbally, because Craxy Man is deaf, it's kind of hard. Josh, obviously you never be sorry at the poker table. Like, hey, you put your chips in. Don't be sorry. But it's kind of hard to have a conversation with him about the hand because he's deaf. And he said it. What can I do? You can't do anything, man. You can't do nothing. Yeah, you never fold middle set there. You never do. You hope he has aces. You think maybe queens, maybe flush
you're
draw.
listening literally to one hand.
That's it. He's just never folding. Anybody who tells you otherwise, well, they're a damn liar. There you have it. Craxy man might just go all in. It doesn't matter what he has. He might just rip it. Out of pure frustration, he might just, I'm in. You know what's crazy is that I gave him my number yesterday. So, he's been texting me quite a bit about his session. And he told me he took a real bad beat yesterday on the tables and that he was hoping to turn his luck around tonight. Didn't happen.
Oh, that's variance for you. Sometimes it runs for a couple days, a week, maybe a month, maybe a series of months.
I tell you, and that really tests you as a poker player. I don't know what it's like. I can't speak on it.
Well, the only thing that offsets variance is volume.
Yep. Play a lot. I have had sessions where I've ran bad for like a month or 2, 3, 4, 5. But it happens. It tests you big time. So you have a Josh on Josh action. Josh in the 1 seat does have top pair and the gutter, so I don't think there's a way Josh can win. God, I keep tripping myself up with this. Josh P. There's no way Josh P can win. I think he can only chop. What, an 8? Yeah, an 8, he chops. No? Yes. Thank you. 8 he chops. I don't know what the way was for him to win 10-6. You guys have 2 live feeds tonight? What? Where? We are streaming on 3 platforms, but 2 live feeds? Expound on that, Andy. You've piqued my curiosity. Oh, and Craxy's all in. I knew it wouldn't take long. And, well, for what it's worth, he does have Gil-dominated pre-flop, but that might change now. Yep, Craxy, man, I'm sorry, big dog. It just, the night of woes continue. And just before that camera angle zooms out, he's already gone, and Gil's old fish ass is scooping that pot up. Man called $300 damn with Queen 8. Look at him with his hat sitting sideways.
All right, guys, I'm going to give you some stats. This is all not that true because the game had been playing for a good hour before you started the stream again. So here are the current stats for you. So Josh, as of the last hour and a half or so, is up 1,600.
So, yeah, Josh, after that come from behind victory against Craxy Man, is going to be working with almost close to 5K in chips. Pretty good night for him. But it's still early. We still have about an hour and 30 minutes left, so trust me. I think we just cracked the surface of pain. I think there's still a lot more in store. For who? I don't know. I guess we just got to wait and see. Oh, okay. What am I missing? Gil? Gil doing Gil things? Yeah, Omega tilt. I think if he'd have stayed, he'd end up losing more. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll probably just go play some 2-5 or try to get it back on a live game, but I think staying in that game would just have been counterproductive. At that point, once you're tilted, either just take a break or just stop playing. I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, and again, this is one of those games where, you know, even being card dead, you can't just wait for hands. I mean, those blinds come up fast, and with that $25 big blind nanny, you get whittled down pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stay active.
A7 suited for Dale. Josh P gonna open the action to 35. You know Gil's never folding. Get in there, Gil. Gil, get in there. Focus. Jack 10 suited. There he goes. Shane with the 7 deuce. Doesn't want to be too funny. Ooh, look at the king smoked. Okay, so Gil with the open ender. And while everyone else with ace high. And there's Josh. Ace high bets it. Gil open ended. Who cares? If you hit your straight and it's a club, what does it matter? It's cool. Queen of clubs, I still have a straight. Let's go. Let's get it in. It's just to keep you guys entertained, Steve. We don't have any table audio tonight. Ran into some technical issues on that side of the field, but don't worry, they'll be rectified. And that's a pretty good card for Josh. I just love when you can bet ace high on the flop and just boom, that turn is that beautiful ace. All right, Justice, Jacob, Queen. No Justice today. Adonis, have you watched the vlogger Poker Prophet yet? He's Brazilian? Nah, I ain't even watched him. I've noticed, which I understandably, I'm fine with, is I've noticed the content has kind of come to not a screeching halt, but rather less and less videos. But it is holiday time, so I understand that, hey, these vloggers, just content creators in general, they're on holidays, they're traveling, they're vacationing, they're out with family, so I could understand if it's, you know, less content comes out.
If you guys want some real crack, I got caught into this vortex of this new vlogger. His name is MG21, and all he plays is high stakes blackjack and slots.
MG21?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Epic color up?
Yeah, he buys them for like 25, 50, 100K for blackjack. And
he just does it?
He reserves a room upstairs, like in a salon of a casino.
So I'm guessing when you're playing that high stakes, they let you do what you want.
Well, I mean, it's set up for them like that, you know. So if you're like a high roller player that comes in and play big,
they let you record. They let you do whatever you want.
They have a suite. Well, I mean, of course it's going to be oversighted and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of you playing in the regular casino floor, they set you up in the suite where you have your own private gaming with your own dealer.
Damn, he got the little. I mean, obviously the camera angle is so. This guy's wild.
Just watching his actions is insane, you know?
Yeah, but he has like, you can tell he has like a little camera stand.
Yeah.
Like he's edited the video, here are chip denominations. Like you feel like you're getting ready to watch like a poker game or something, and it's just him gambling.
Yeah, he's a professional gambler that plays gigantic blackjack and slots.
What are those, pumpkins?
If you're looking for That YouTuber is
Here it is,
MG21.
right here. Is this him right here?
MG21 Gaming. Yep.
And those are pumpkins? That's crazy. Pumpkins and purples. How much is he playing? I'll watch this later.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love how they just like, yeah, go ahead, record, man.
Yeah.
Like, make some content out of it.
Yeah.
What is that? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50K. He's in for 50. Hey, Jaguars, Tony Baselli made the finals for the Hall of Fame. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. I saw Steve Smith didn't make it, which is highway robbery. Oh, Unique's in the game. Fun fact, I always have to say it, Unique, I'm sorry. I really am. He's the only person I know to lose Ace King versus Ace King in a tournament of high stakes, in the cash, deep in the cash, flush run out. 3 tournaments, I want to say in a row. It was Ace King, Ace King, Ace Queen.
You.
I don't know when the money got in, but the fact of the matter is he was up against the same hand, and the player made a flush against him. And I told him, I said, you know, oh, wow. He puts it all out there. He didn't even edit it.
No.
When he loses, he loses.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, dude, I got 21. 17 and 3, now it's 20. Ooh, talk about I know what I'm going to start watching from now on. Washing dishes,
Don't get caught
hanging
there,
out.
man.
I already did. I'm
No.
on the freaking clock watching this guy play blackjack, and I'm almost hooked. Didn't even look at the screen. I just watched him split his nines. Oh, my God. Yeah, this seems like this might be like drugs. You just can't. You get hooked.
Yeah, you cannot stop watching
How
it.
many videos does he have?
He has a ton.
That's not good for me.
Yeah.
Sonny, that's not good for me.
It's just a giant sweat every single session of it.
It's the biggest sweat ever. You're just behind him almost. It feels like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching all those. 30-minute video? Damn right. Come on. All right, so we're back with our 2-5 with a $25 Big Blind Ante game. I have to say this. I've said it plenty, and I'm going to say it more. It's the first game of its kind here on the stream. New year, new game, new faces, new players, new everything. Even new room. Would you believe it? We do have a new room opening up, and it should be open within the year.
Yeah, the 2022, it's going to be an exciting year.
Hell yeah.
Lots of changes. Here at
Looking
Best
forward
Buy.
to it. And the property from its conceptual pictures look amazing. Looks great. I can't wait. I'm going to definitely be inclined to either play or work in that room. I don't know which one yet, but I will be there.
What's that South Park episode where the Whole Foods comes in and then they change the whole town?
Oh.
Yeah. So the new concept, the best bet, looks like soda soap.
Oh,
pop.
gentrification, that episode.
Yeah.
When they turn everything into strip malls and townhome residential housing. That is one of the funniest episodes I've ever seen. It is so funny. I love South Park. What website is the blackjack guy on? Go ahead, Johnny. I'll let you do it because I don't know the particulars on it, but it is pretty fun.
Just look up on YouTube, subscribe if you want. It's MG21.
You literally just got that guy like 15 to 20 more subs.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I spread the love.
I'm definitely gonna
MG21
sub.
Gaming.
I'm going to sub. I'm going to sub right now. This man is polite enough to share his blackjack adventures with us. Hell yeah. Okay, so you got a pair. Well, excuse me, 2 pair for Hunter. Got a gutter for Dale, Josh, Hope and a Dream. Unique also a very accomplished tournament player. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on a Hendon Mob and has some pretty big cashes. Very, very good player. Turns a 4. 5-6 gets there. And the river's a queen. Dale shows Jack 10. Hunter shows a 7. And keep in mind, these guys have played a great deal with one another. They definitely know. So what are some, I know you guys have them, so don't be shy. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? What do you guys have planned for the new year? Obviously, I'll go first. I've been on a diet, and I've been weightlifting for about a year and some change. I have some goals in mind for myself in terms of my physique and my weight. Right now, I'm kind of solid where I'm at, but I do have some goals for that. I also want to start at some point content creation, doing vlogs. I do love to talk. So I figure if I'm going to do it, I might as well try to amass some kind of following with it. Don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. I do have some things in the works, but try to get my YouTube channel off the ground and going. I already have some videos out, but just some professionally made stuff. Take some time with it. Moving soon. I want to travel more. And I want to play poker more. Those are my goals, I guess. I don't know about New Year's resolution, but those are my goals. So you guys feel free, if you want, drop your New Year's resolutions while I commentate and hang out. So pocket sevens for Scott. He's not deterred by those 2 jacks or the flush draw. He's going to make the call for 45 bucks. Turn is a tray of clubs, so 2 flush draws available. It's going to fold. Scott's going to get that through. Looks like the new seat might be working for him, so he might stay there for a little while. Daniel Belanger says New Year's resolution is to travel more. I feel like that's something everybody should do. And I think it's something that people say they're going to do it. Like, they say they'll do it, and then they don't. But traveling is so big. It's always good to take a break. You know, we're all, you know, we all work. We all have things that take up our time. And I think it's always good to get a break. Go somewhere. Even if it's a staycation. Do something. So I 100% agree. Travel more. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, man. I've had a YouTube channel since I was freaking like 16. I did like prank videos and stuff. You'll never get my handle. I'll never let you. I can't let you see those videos. But yeah, man, I've done some content creation. I have some performances out there too. Just fun stuff. But try to do more towards content creation because I like it. It's fun, man. I gotta do something with my time. Don't worry. When it's ready, I'll drop it. I can promise you that. So Unique makes it 50 with King 10, and he gets called by aces, a.k.a. Jack 9. I just want a different name. Says my New Year's resolution is to max out my IRA. Let's go. Let's go. Max out the IRA. Max it out. Just do it. Good luck with that. Yeah, with COVID, it'll be harder to travel. It will. It will. We live in a climate where I think COVID's here to stay. And with mass media hysteria and stuff like that, it's just tough. But you definitely want to, try to make those goals happen, not be deterred, do what's necessary, I guess. I think this will be the new norm. And just do it while you can. You'll never remember, Nick. You'll have to go combing through YouTube channels. If you do comb through it and find it, well, then God bless your heart. But you're going to have to find it. I might have to do a facelift on my YouTube channel. But like I said, once it's ready, I promise. Might be poker vlogs. It might be me traveling. It might be me just like busting my ass out here. I do have like 15 videos on my phone of me going in downtown Jacksonville and getting on a scooter. And
well, that's key, dude. Just create all that B footage and just make content out of it.
Hell yes. I have a video editor on my PC right now. I got something in the works. Okay, it's coming. I don't know yet. John Walsh says my goal: retire January 1st. Done in 26 hours. That's easy enough to get done. I like that. Enjoy retired life, John. Okay? That means every morning, wake up, walk out onto your balcony, just a robe, and have a cup of coffee, and enjoy retired life. Seth, what's up, man? How you doing? Got him. How you doing, buddy? Charlie, I don't know if Charlie texted you if you talked to him, but he had the time of his life in this room yesterday, like he always does. You might be, Nick. You might be. All right, so Gil, there's a straddle on actions to him in the small blind. He makes it 35 with 7-8 suited. Looks like Shane 3-bet. Shane's out for blood. I already do that, Gary. Coffee on the dock is much better. Hey, man, I like that, okay? I wish I was living the retired life. You have a cup of coffee for me. Do what – and you know the best thing about being retired, John? Do whatever the hell you want to do. Whatever time. Doesn't matter. That's the best thing about it. You enjoy the ever-loving hell out of your life, buddy. Retired life sounds great and amazing, and I'm as you can tell, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you to be retiring. Yeah, man, his girl kills Tutu, Seth. He was killing Tutu as well. I tried to get him to play on the stream, but he probably would have came over and made an ass out of himself. He knows that.
Wait, you even talking about Charlie?
Hell yeah. Charlie was sauced up yesterday.
When is he not sauced up?
I know, right? Why does Gil do this? Did Gil check raise? Let's see. On the flop, Shane bet 50. Yeah, he check raised them with middle pair. Nick's already on it, man. Nick's on it. So Shane with king highs in the tank. Gil's just so hard to play against because, like I said, the man 3-bet 6 tray, flops bottom pair, turns 2 pair. Like he just gets lucky in those cases, and he just check raised middle pair, no kicker. I don't know if I can walk with you, Gary. You too short, man. They see you and me together, they gonna know something up. I'll just stand from afar. Anything goes wrong, I'll swoop in and protect you. Swoop in and save you. Doc tails are better. Pour a little scotch in your glass early in the morning. A little whiskey. Yeah, you said it was mid. You said you didn't like it. It was decent. That's right, Strawman. You're supposed to be retiring too, right? You said you plan on exchanging my seat in this Freightliner for a seat at the poker table. Nothing wrong with that. This music makes me want to do Tai Chi. It's relaxing.
Yeah, it's very yoga-ish.
I like it. Like I said, for right now, we don't have any table audio, so we do have some background music going. Don't worry, guys. It's only for tonight's stream. We should have everything rectified and remedied by Saturday. It will be the first stream of the new year. Hopefully, I will see you guys back on Saturday. It'll be me and Country.
Yeah, I'm going to geek out an extra 4 or 5 hours tonight, just trying to get everything straight away.
Yeah, well, that update is just, from what you're telling me, thing got a freaking facelift. So
yeah, I can show you real quick once we're done with this thing.
You just gotta literally just start pressing buttons. It's like when Windows 10 first came out. You just had the time of your life. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I was on that Windows Vista for too long.
Try freaking Windows XP. And then Windows 10 came out, and I'm like, ooh, I can do this? I tried using, what is it, Unix, the different operating systems, and no. We're so spoiled with Windows, and we don't even know it. For all of you software heads and operating system heads out there.
Yeah, you were too young for DOS.
Hell yeah. Command prompt? Thank God one of the programming classes, not even a programming class, it was like a software course. It was like maybe just like a how to get a better handle on Windows 10 or just an operating system. You learned how to interact with the operating system only through DOS prompt. I don't know if I could have existed back then. Everything you did was from like DOS. No.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Black screen. Type.
Keep it. I don't want it. That's why I said we're so spoiled. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I need Gil to just take a big hit. I need Gil to get smoked. There you go. Right on time. Even though he didn't have anything on the flop. Fold, Gil. There you go, buddy. Gil's my favorite.
I do see the demise of Gary, though, when 5 years from now, when YouTube adopts the metaverse. I'm sorry, Pornhub
I
adopts
know.
the metaverse.
That's gonna be the death of Gary. Gary's just gonna fizzle away. Just fizzle right on away. The metaverse is just, I try not to think about that because I'm like, the implications of it is just so wild. The fact that we can exist in our phones, you know, for the people who don't like outdoor life. You could just not leave your house and live a full experience. Go to work, make purchases. Just, what? I'll wait till it gets here. I'm not ready. So Josh makes it 40 with Queen's Gil right along, as he always is. Shane King 6 got to move out. Looks like everybody might be moving to the right. Folding. Might be a Josh versus Gil. And yeah. Who's up, who's down? I think everybody's stuck, but I think everybody's stuck but Hunter and Josh D. I think literally everyone's stuck. And Gil just flops the king high flush. Easy game, right? Queen.
Josh is continuing 200 now.
Josh likes to, I don't know. Josh in the 8th seat. He likes to use dangerous boards to like get bluffs through, you know? Like in this case. But old Splashy Gil found a way to flop a king high flush. So sadly, Joshua's probably going to get raised here, and he's going to have to quickly fold his queens. I mean, Gil has no bluffs here, right? When he raises, he just has no bluffs. Like, you double block queen jack. He just has no bluffs here, right? He just flopped it, right?
I like the sizing here. Definitely a value sizing.
Yeah,
I think he's going to get called.
Yeah, if I'm Josh, though, like, this is just never a bluff. Think about it, Josh, please.
I think at best you're beating ace-10 here.
He never does this with ace-10. Like, I don't think he ever does this, like, ace-10 with the ace of spades. I just don't think so. The board's paired. Oh, God. Yeah, he has king jack of freaking spades. I know. There's no way I could have put him on the hand either. It's just sick. That's sick. What bluffs does he have? Like you said, ace-10, ace of spades, maybe? I think it's hard for him to have a bluff, though. I don't think he ever bluffs the river like that with that amount.
Yeah, he limps the whole way until the river. I mean,
that's just always value, baby. Always value. Tough hand if you're Josh.
All right, Gil flopping top pair here. Bottom pair for Joshua. Hunter red, no pair, no draw. Joshua's going to get out of bet. Flat from Gil. King diamonds on the turn, completes the flush. Player goes check, check. River card 10 of spades. Ace good. Josh now still leading. Well, you can't show it with just a pair of trays. Goes for 200. He does get Gil to fold the best hand. All right, guys, here's some stats where you can want to know who's up and who is down. After a huge flush hand, Josh is up 1,900. Chain up 519. Current stat counts. All right. Joshua with the mystery hand. Super on tilt. I think he's going to race to 70 with the mystery hand, but right behind Shane with ace king. Gonna go for the 3-bet to 210. Jack 10 in the muck. Poor tray in the muck.
Oh, so cold, so cold.
And looks like Joshua has ace king. So ace king versus ace king.
Oh, he didn't fold. He didn't fold. Back it up. He didn't fold.
He did not fold.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Joshua's stuck. Can't fold.
I need a wall. There we go. Yeah, he's stuck. Got it in with, I didn't say got it. Oh, he 4-bet to 600.
Yeah, he's going to try to get it in.
I don't think Shane's folding, though. I think he might just shove. Josh has, what, 500 more behind? Just get the money in?
Yeah, you just get the money in.
Yeah, you want to see how much he has behind. Do the old think about it and then hit the all in. How much do you have left? Yep. Make the proper assessment. Consider all options. Move in for the kill.
But do we get to see a free roll? That's the question.
There it is. Thank you. So, Shane's all in. Josh isn't folding. Ace, he has all the chips out in front of him already. Ace King versus Ace King. No sweat.
Chop it up.
No sweat. Chop it up. You're damn right Josh is on tilt, but that's also a good-ass hand. He's not folding that pre-flop. Once he 5-bet jams, Josh is like, whatever. You know, if I'm up against aces, I hope I get a favorable flop. They're still making Fast and Furious movies. I don't.
Well, not with
Yeah, he declined.
Yep.
I mean, where? Okay, where are we going? Where are we going with the franchise? You've done everything. Family is apparent. We know you love family, Dominic Toretto. We get it. You don't have that many long lost siblings. You don't. Just give it up. Just let it happen. Lay it on down. Oh, he has Jax. And he's right back in the thick of it. He's going to make it 40 against Unique. Unique might think he's steaming a little bit. But no, he has it. Trust me, he has it. Oh, and look at this top pair versus middle set. And Unique has a gutter too. Oh, Unique's going to lose a little bit. Yeah, Unique's going to lose a little bit here. What do you think the nonverbal of checking your cards in a 3-bet pot is? Like, if it's a 3-bet pot, you've looked, right? You know what your suits are, right? So I feel like it's a shot. Like, maybe I'm just spitballing here. But in a 3-bet pot, you probably know what you have. So what are you checking your suits for? I feel like if you check your cards, you probably got the good stuff. In this case, just because I can see it, Josh does have the good stuff. And Josh checked. Into Unique, this looks more and more like a flush draw, but you got to ask yourself, what combination of spades is he 3-betting you with? He unblocks all spade combinations. Is that a queen? Oh, he's going to lose money now. Oh, he's going to lose money now, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, and Josh masterfully checks it over. Unique, man, you're about to get cooled off here, buddy. So please just make it small. Don't make it too big. And then please find a fold when you get raised.
I mean, pot's already 760. Whatever amount that Unique puts in, he's going to call the rest off.
I know I'm asking a lot, Johnny, and I know it's probably impossible that he can find a fold, but God, please.
He puts any amount of money in this pot, he's going to lose the rest.
300.
Yeah, all in. 400 left to call. Okay, I guess you have it.
I mean, I'm telling you, when he bet and he checked his cards on the flop, that just, to me, I can't put him on a set, but it's got to be strong. This is curtains for Unique. That's curtains for him. He knows it. Look at Unique's face. He knows it.
That's right into it.
Unique is very, very good. He's a very good player. Like, I genuinely mean that.
He has to call it off too, I think.
And these are one of these spots where you know you're beat and you just gotta call it off. He's trying to make sense of it. He knows it. He knows he's up against the boat. I know. It sucks. God, you only lose to... I mean, you lose to like 3 or 4 hands, but the idea is that you don't figure your opponent has a boat. Oh, this is tough.
The problem is you put so much in that pot already, there's only 400 left to call.
I know, he doesn't want to fold.
That's his real struggle.
Oh, my God.
It's like, I should have checked it.
Any other card on the river, and he can just... I mean, he'll probably bet a little smaller, and he gets raised and he can fold. But.
Yeah, he's only thinking he's probably beating ace-king. He's trying to bluff it out.
So right now he's doing that thing, Johnny, where he's like, how much do I have in the pot? How much do I have left? He has about 5. He has about 560. If he finds a laydown for this, he's a champion. Because he's only putting him on a boat. That's the only hand he loses to is a boat. Of any kind, but just boat in general. If he can find a fold, Unique has to be Spider-Man.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Unique is Spider-Man if he finds the fold. I'm talking Spidey senses are just absolutely on another level. And I've dealt to him plenty, and I know he's a very good player, but this would be an excelente fold. Give him the spider suit.
He's going to do it.
Give him the spider suit. Give him the spider suit. He's a champion. I'm telling you. telling Unique is good, man. Unique is good. I go broke. Take the lint in my pocket. Hell, take some of my beard hairs. Take everything off the top of my head as well. I go broke. I mean, yes, Seth, you snap folded ace king of spades. You got spidey senses for sure. I'll always tell that story. Man looked at me and goes, "This is no good." And just ace king of spades right in the muck. Am I lying? Am I lying, Seth? I don't think I am. You crazy man. Bill West, this is me. The question is, who are you? That's a hell of a fold from Unique. Johnny, you call that off?
I mean, with just 400 left, I call it off.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I just call it off. I don't think I ever find a fold. I think maybe he has a 9. Maybe ace 9 suited. Like ace 9 of spades. I don't know if the 9 of spades was on the board. That fold was masterclass, yeah. Like I said, I've seen some crazy folds. Like that one from Seth that he's saying, that's pretty crazy. Like I said, he folded ace king of spades and he just knew. Like Seth just knew. He just knew. It was one of those kind of folds. And I don't even know how he knew. He just freaking did it. That's crazy, man. I want to get to that point in my poker career where I just make that big, huge lay down. Yeah, Jeremy, it's a good thing I'm sitting up here and watching, because I definitely would have gone broke. I'd have been calling for chips. The weekend wallet would have been out in full effect. Ace on the river, 6 is good. I ain't paying no attention to Gary. I think the pot had what, 800, and he bet 300. How much how much out with Nick? How small you want him to make it? Oh, Mr. Bill, it's you? Oh, Mr. Bill, coolest, literally the most interesting.
Is that Mr. Oh, yeah, that's right.
The most interesting old guy I've ever met in my life. Hell, might be in general.
Yeah, that's the legend of Mr. Bill.
Remember Mr. Bill went and played 5-10 that night with him?
Yeah.
Mr. Bill is a freaking legend.
Got it in with what, 9 high?
9 freaking deuce for 600 pre. That's that Mr. Bill. I'll never forget him. Mr. Bill, you're my hero, man. You and Gene from last night? Y'all are freaking champions. How are you doing, though? You say you just got home from Christmas in Delaware, not in time for this game. It's all good, man. I'm just glad you're doing well, and I'm glad to hear your voice, or rather see you typing. Whenever you get the chance, obviously, come back, please. The stream would enjoy you. I would enjoy you, and I think it would make for a fun stream. That man put some 20-year-olds to shame. But anyways, Kings versus Ace-Queen. Oh, Dale, please. And that's it. Unique's going to make top 2 against Dale's Kings. And
yeah, you got everything back for that. You lost from Josh.
I was going to say, I guess that's the poker gods rewarding him for that good fold.
Oh, yeah.
Because, damn. And if you're Dale, you're like, what the hell, man? And now Dale's on life support. That's the only way I can put it. He's on life support. You can't even run it twice in this game, right? You can't even run it twice.
Nope, cannot run it twice in this game.
Smoked.
Bye-bye.
Smoked. You'll be there later this month. You say the word, man. Say the freaking word, Mr. Bill, and I got you. I promise you that. You be my grandpa? I love Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill's great. Brian Woolley in the Facebook chat says there were 6 hands at that best him, and he represented all but one, really. I still go broke, too. Hoping for a chop or higher straight, but nice fold. That's pretty much in a nutshell how I feel. I'm like, there are hand that's beat you. Regardless the fact, I still go broke, but I hope that I'm chopping. Like, yeah, that's literally how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Like, you just hope, damn. In your mind, you just fight with yourself, like, am I chopping? Does he have queen 10 as well? I feel that. 8,000 tomorrow? What does that mean? No, so yeah, Mr. Bill, I was going to say the same. I more or less thought it would play as like a 10 and a quarter game, and it's playing more like a 5-10 game. But I will say that I guess the right lineup in the game might play bigger. I mean, they're still having fun.
Yeah, what it does is just it creates a player pool differently. You can't just have players who are just going to sit there and wait for hands. I mean, you got to be active. So that's what's that going to Tyson. Look at that. Josh is going to flop.
What did he flop?
4s full of 5s.
Oh, so everybody else is dead? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Who has a shot? Who has a shot? Nobody? A 4 would be crazy. Is it possible? No, that 4 is all gone. A 4 would shut the stream down. Oh, and Unique goes all in. Oh, no, he made it. Whoa, what? Johnny, help.
I don't know what's going on here.
Neither do I. I just see 4 black chips and 25 red in front of Unique. And I think Unique's drawing dead.
I want to say it's a misclick, but hard to misclick. 4 black chips and 5 red chips.
Oh, Unique reloaded, so Unique has chips behind. No, Unique, you can't call.
How does Josh go all in there?
He might think he has a 5. Even then, I mean, I'm still in good shape, right? You got to make quads, so I think I'm okay with that. Like, you got to make quads to beat me. I don't know if I shove here, though. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, with Unique betting this much, I'm going to wait for one more streak.
Like, okay, so what was the pre-flop action? 45, he calls, so they both called to raise. I don't understand why he's shoving, though. Maybe I'm missing something. He bet 2 1/4. Unique makes it 4 1/4. Or no, Josh bet 200. Unique makes it 4 1/4. He makes it 5,000. Like, I think we skipped a step. Okay, something's wrong then. Oh, he shows 4 is full. Holy God, he's drawing dead. Yeah, he's dead. I think he really did have a 4 too. Oh wow. Did that just happen?
That just happened.
Yeah. That didn't just happen, did it?
That's what you call a major punt.
How does Josh get so lucky?
I mean, Unique did put a third of a stack in there, so.
Is it Christmas over? How does man still get gifts like this, man? Hey, Josh, let me hold something till next week. I'll pay you back. Let me get 100 off of you. You got 6K in stack. Let me just get $1 off of you. Yeah, but I want all the action from 5X. I don't know if I'm just gonna. I mean, I don't know if I'm a 3-bet rip it in over his 4 1/4 bet. The man still had what, 1,000 behind. That was interesting. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what just happened. Oh, damn. Unique's already back in. He's reloaded. He made it 3 and a 3:15 to go with 8s. What? Is this tilt, Johnny? Is this what tilt looks like? Is this the rare occurrence of tilt? And Unique is back in for 3K. This man wants his money back. He says, I ain't leaving until I get every dime that I've lost from y'all. And until then, I'm going to sit right here, and I'm going to 3-bet 8s to 315, and you're just going to have to take it. It has to be, right? That's 100% tilt. You better get it in check, though. You got maybe 2 or 3 players at that table that will bust your ass. Unique's good, though, so I expect him to rein it in and have a good time. Hey, he 3-bet with a decent hand. Like he had Jack 5 off or something. Or what'd you say? Yeah, what'd you say, Brian? Jack 5 off? Oh, the Book of Boba Fett's out, right?
Yeah, that came out a couple days ago.
I gotta watch that. I heard it's nice. Yeah, and I was gonna say Unique is Spider-Man, but then he just I don't know what he is now. Yeah, Krager, we had some player audio issues. That's the only reason why you cannot hear the players. Oh, Unique's bluffing it off. Oh, this is tilt. They're right. They're right. This is tilt. Oh, boy. This is tilt, boys. This is tilt. Close your eyes. Don't look at it. What? Oh, and he shows 5 high like a boss. He just put 2K in the pot with 5 tray offsuit. Excuse me, whatever that was. Whatever the amount was. I told him to get it in check, didn't I? I told him to get that tilt in check, sir.
Well, Unique needs to get back to even. He's kind of close to there.
What the hell's going on? What is this? I didn't sign up for this. My man is putting whatever that stack of chips was. There was a purple on top. So that was like 2K with 5 high. Look at him. He loves it. Look at the little laugh. He's like, haha, I gotta do something to win. Oh boy.
And just like that, Unique is only stuck 405.
He's only stuck $400? Damn. That bluff there got him back. He won back like 900. Yeah. Yeah, he's almost unstuck. Ain't that crazy? That's silly. You said the power of the Steph Curry T-shirt. This man is just shooting. I mean, for what it's worth, it looks like he's making his shots. And now look at this. Now look at this, guys. Now Ace Queen versus Ace King, and he gets out flopped. And now he just flats. This, you guys are watching this you got a front row seat to this show. And he's drawing, well, you see the equity. You know the outs he has. Let's just let the hand play out. After bluffing it off, or not bluffing it off, but rather getting the bluff through with 5 high, he has a fold a real hand. No, he folded the turn. He definitely folded the turn. What do you mean, robot? How is he a weirdo? Me too. I thought the 10 might have come too. I can tell you this much though. Unique is definitely going to make this game fun. I mean, it already was. And now look at this. He opened Queen 7 suited to $40. Oh, and Josh P's having none of it. Josh P makes it $275 to go. This is crazy, man. Unique, New York. I used to practice those warm-up exercises when I did speech. I loved them. A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup. Try to say it that fast. You get smoked. Gil, look at Gil. And as soon as I let up off of him, he goes and opens Jack 4 suited to $60. Oh, damn. He just flopped the king high flush with the redraw to the stones. Damn, Josh. Oh, Josh says it's my turn. If you remember, now go back with me for a second. King Jack of spades, right? Remember Gil flopped the king high flush against his queens, right? He said it's my turn now. It's my turn. I flopped my flush. I need you to give me all the value that I gave you last time. Because if you remember, Gil bet 400 and he called on the river, and now Josh is in the driver's seat looking to get some payback. This is what we call the big payback.
I hear Josh the hopes that Gil has a queen.
Oh boy, look at Unique now playing the 7 deuce game. I think he wants to give it away at this point. And maybe he's just trying to have some fun. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Lord Jesus. Josh flopped the straight, and Unique has a 7-high flush draw with 7 deuce. Oh, baby, let's go.
Josh didn't flop the straight. He has top pair open ender.
Okay. I got a little too excited. I'm sorry. So we say, I guess we'll retract the top. We'll retract the flop straight statement. Instead, it's top pair open-ended. So Josh bet 150, and I'm pretty sure Unique made the call.
Oh, drills the heart.
Look at this. Would you look at this? This man opened, Johnny. He opened to 75 with 7 deuce and gets there.
Oh, he's going to go big.
How much? How much?
400.
8 of hearts would just be crushing. Heart would be bad. Unique knows he's dead with the heart. This is why he made it so big. You don't want to get there. I got my flush now. I'll take it now. I don't want any more. You sicko. Show it to him, Unique. Show it to him again. And Josh thinks he has outs. I mean, he technically does, but, you know, top pair, you got the open ender and the 10 of hearts. I just can't believe that it's – I just can't believe he opened 7 deuce. Oh, and Josh makes the call. All right, to a river. Hold your breath, everyone.
Oh!
Yes. Yes. Maximum pain.
I think this is Value Town.
Oh, he just probably makes it like he makes it some he grossly overbets the pot. Unique's going to grossly overbet the pot because I think Unique knows exactly where he is.
Yeah, I don't think the board being pairs in the
I think he makes it like 1,600. I'm just going to guess here. I hope I'm right. What is that? How much is
It's
that?
like 9,000.
Make it 16. Oh, he made it small. I can't wait till they get to showdown. God damn it. I'm sorry. I wish we had a little audio right now. It's okay. How much is that? 500?
Ah, it goes small.
He's a sicko.
Goes for thin value and gets some.
He's a sicko. He is a sicko. He's unstuck.
That man is unstuck. That man is.
So what do we
he's
say?
in the plus.
What did I say? He said, I ain't leaving until I get every dime back. He ain't left, and he got every dime back. He should bet 900. I thought he was just going to target like a queen. You know, I don't think a queen can fold there, even if he makes it if he makes it pot, a little bit over pot. You know, I think he targets the queen and gets paid, but his route worked. So he's up now. He's up a cool 660. Josh still the big winner. Josh and Joshua are still winning, but I figured he'd go up in sizing. Maybe 1,600 was a little ambitious. Maybe I was just a little too excited, but figured he might be targeting a queen. I figured Unique knew Josh had a queen and wanted to target that queen. Yeah, he's looking like Steph Curry the night he broke the 3-point record. And it just so happens he has the shirt on to go with it. So this is definitely a a career night for Unique. The man gets stuck in 2 hands roughly.
Oh my God, look at his hand. Pocket nines in the muck, pocket queens now. Just a flat.
Look at Gil. Gil, get torn up. Get torn up, Gil. Unique has ace-10. And he's closing out the action. Wow. Okay, let's see a flop. This game just got real good. All right, Jacob, give me 2 10s and give me a king. Okay, I got a king, but I didn't get my 2 10s. But I'll take it. So we got gutters for both Unique and Dale. Did it check through? Gil check? Oh my God! Dale makes the straight and just goes, take my money. And guess what? Gil double blocks ace queen. Right? I got 2 queens. There's no way he could have queen 9 or ace queen, right? And I think that fact alone might get Gil to donate $720 right to Dale. But it is a 3-bet pot. So he can have a king. Understand he double blocks ace queen, but he can't have ace king. He can have ace king here. Doesn't matter. Gil's donating. That's right. Gil's in, which means Unique is out. Yeah, Unique already folded. Yeah, right? Blockers. Nuts. Effective. I think we've seen at least $5,000 to $7,000 worth of chips move across this table in the past 3 hands. That was the case queen. No. So queen, queen, ace queen. So no case queen. Case queen would have been crazy. Case queen, I think we just we got our hand of the week, and I think we just send you guys on your merry way into the new year. I think we end the stream if the case queen comes. Either way, the hand hurt though. Either way, the hand hurt. I mean, it's only going. I mean, listen. For those of you who do enjoy the music, I'm glad you do. For those of you who don't, I mean, it'll be gone. Next stream we'll be right back to regular scheduled programming. We just gotta take a look at this update, mess with a few things, and we'll be back in regular form.
Actually, it'll be better than ever if I can get everything working.
I mean, the best thing about it, I know me, because like I've always enjoyed. When I see something, I want to know how it works, no matter what it is. So, like, when it comes to, like, updates and stuff like that, I just like to play with it. Just give it to me. Give it to me, shut the door, leave me alone, and I'll just come back in about, like, 2 hours. I like to just mess with stuff until I know the ins and outs. Need it. Hey, Gary, watch this. Watch this, Johnny. Gary, change that from MP3 to MP4. Gary, that's for you. Or change it to WMV. Gary, you take that, you run wild with it, buddy. They're going to chop it up.
Put your malware to the test.
Talk about it, boy. You're going to need some real strong malware. I haven't seen Shane play one hand. What a nit. I stay taking that guy's chips. I remember when you called him a nit, and he's like, what?
Yo, I don't think Scott has even won a hand this stream.
I don't think Scott has played a hand. Scott's just like, I'm chilling. So is Shane. Shane's been hanging out, too. It's been mostly Unique, both Josh's and Dale playing. I don't think Hunter's played a hand in about an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, in the future we might try to mix it up. Who knows? I like the music, but I really like how a lot of the back you can hear the players talking. Yeah, so that's the only thing is Krager, we normally always have that. This is just the one exception. I promise you that. So the next time you tune in, which should be Saturday, Krager, if you come back, hey, if you don't, I understand. We'll definitely have some player audio for you. They'll be ramping and raving and cursing each other out. It'll be great. I love every second of it.
Oh, this pot's going to be a big one. Shane's priced in for 8-6 suited. Absolutely. Put your money in there.
Yeah, his head is shining more than normal, so he's definitely going to get his money in.
Oh, baby, look at these hands.
Pocket fives. Wow. I think fives make a set. Let me be right. Dale, make a set. Damn it. That's the most, like, boring flop ever.
Yeah, especially for these hand ranges.
hate Gil. Look at him. Look at him. It's just big ass smile on his face. Complete. I mean, he's bluffing with the best hand, so I guess that's not even really bluffing. Yeah. Oh, would you look at this? Would you look at this? We have 2 pair versus 2 pair, both players pretty deep. And would you just look at this? All right, put out a river. Let me get a king one time.
Oh, unique.
What?
What?
Are you serious? No shot. Did that really just happen?
Were we in the same thing last time? Just 2.
Are you serious? Show him how he got lucky, Dale. Thank you. Show him how he hit that, what, 1 outer, 2 outer, 1 outer, maybe? What a freaking cooler. Are you kidding me? And here, I guess I should have requested the 4. The king would have just been, Jesus, I just don't know. I don't know. That's wild. That's crazy. Unique is sun running right now. I guess the name fits him. Name fits him well. That's a hell of a that's a unique river card. Jeez. Let me just, hey man, when you get home, Unique, wash the shirt. Wash it first though. Let me get that. It's like a game-worn jersey. I need that. Like, my man just put up a quadruple double tonight. I need you to wash that game-worn jersey, and I need you to just bring it to me. We can jersey swap. I'll let you get a Best Bet Live shirt. Oh, and Dale outflops Gil. Everybody get messed up. Everybody get messed up. Everybody is getting freaking destroyed tonight. And it just rotates from player to player. Dale now has the gun. Dale's like, now you're in my world. Oh. Oh, wow. Damn, I spoke too soon. Damn. Well, I don't got nothing to say. I talked Dale up real good there. And then I'll be damned if that board paired with the wrong card on the turn. What are they doing? I think they're consorting to play a bomb bot. Yeah, live poker is hell. Live poker is hell. Jeez. All right, Dale here with pocket eights bets. Josh with the gutter still has 5,200 in stack. After playing that rather large pot with Unique, he still has almost 5K in stack and turns the best hand. I think Dale might lift off here to outer space. He just can't catch a break tonight. It just seems like the woes just are one after another. He flopped the best hand. Guy finds the miracle jack on the turn. I mean, sure, he had 2 overs to his under pair, but still. Doesn't make it right when he hits it. When's the next time you're going, Gary? I know you've been. The little guy in the corner. Not saying a word. Oh, Unique actually, well, he finds himself with a pretty premium hand. Unique's gonna find a favorable flop. He's got the gutter. He checks. Oh, he's deceptively playing this. And he has the ace of diamonds. Oh my God. You gotta put something in the pot though, right? You gotta put something in the pot, right? Please, put something in the pot. Jesus, what are you doing? How does nobody bet? Do over. Give them their cards back. Let's go back pre-flop. No one bet at all. Well, that's pretty good, Krager, that you paid off all the debt with your with the poker money. Debt-free life, baby. Well, looks like they're racking it up. We might be on the final hand? Might be. All right, Jeremy. Have a good night at work, buddy. We'll see you back Saturday, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like that's it, guys. So that's going to be it for our stream. The 2-5, 25 big blind any game Had kind of a rough start, but we finished strong. Obviously, we apologize for the technical delays and the technical difficulties throughout the night, but it was a fun game. I'm glad you guys got to enjoy it. As for me and Johnny, that's going to do it for us tonight. If we don't see you, which it looks like we won't until Saturday, Happy New Year to all of you. Make sure you be safe. Don't drink and drive. As for that, that's going to do it for us. Johnny, anything for the people before we let them go?
Again, guys, see us back here Saturday after the new year. New stream, new time, new players.
Have a good night, guys. Keep it locked, and we'll see you back January 1st. Good night.
I'm ready to show my hand, ready to take a stand.